Good morning, folks. John Adamson, the Rehab and Documentation Guru. And today we're going to talk about screening patients. So, some of you work in facilities where you have to do screens. You'll do screens on a quarterly basis, you'll screen new patients coming in. And I want to talk about what a screen cannot do. And a screen cannot rule out the need for therapy. Now, it can potentially rule in the need for an assessment. A screen, for example, generally looks at reports of function, functional declines, function staying the same. And so whenever you have a functional decline, that does merit an evaluation. So you complete the MDS shows a decline, the OASIS shows a decline, the IRF-PI shows a decline. Whatever assessment tool you're using in your setting, if it shows a decline, that proves that something needs to be looked at. And likely, if it's under the functional categories that fall within your scope to address, you should do an eval. What a screen cannot do is rule out the need for therapy. So you have a patient that appears to be roughly the same and maybe has just a very slight functional decline. Does that mean that you don't need to have a therapy assessment? Well, the answer is no, because until you put your eyes on the patient, doing special tests, doing good hands-on assessment, you can't really say the patient does not need therapy. So I'm very mindful of the fact that when I get an evaluation order from a doctor, I should at least do the eval because the doctor may have seen something that I can't just determine asking the patient a few questions. In home health, obviously, that's different. Some of that screening comes from the phone call you make with your initial contact with your patient. But you shouldn't be talking to the patient on the phone and saying, well, can you do this, that, and the other thing, and saying, you don't need therapy. They deserve eyes on. Somebody may have seen something, and until you actually get eyes on, you can't rule out the need for therapy. Anyway, just some thoughts on screening. Screening is a wonderful tool. It might show you that a patient should have an eval, but it won't guarantee they don't need an eval. John Adamson, the Rehab and Documentation Guru. Hoping you like and subscribe. Take care and God bless.